Hi everyone, it's Kerchi. For my toy collection showcase, I'm going to be showing the vintage Polly Pocket Light Up Magical Mansion. This is one of my most highly requested vintage Polly Pocket showcases. So here she is in all her glory. She is absolutely gorgeous. I'm very lucky to not only get her at a reasonable price, but I also got her in pretty good condition. Other than some slight yellowing here, the rest of her is top-notch, pristine, almost unused. I love it. As the name suggests, it does light up. I'm going to be showing that later. But of course, as you know by now, we go through all of the little details. Let's start over here. This looks like some beachy pool area. First, we have the exterior of the mansion. This is part of a Polyville set, and we know this because the sidewalk here looks very similar to other Polyville sets, and they are intended to be connected together. And you can see where the sidewalk ends here because you can connect another Polyville on this side, and same thing on this side. And eventually, when I have enough space, I'm going to display all of my vintage Polyville side by side. It would be really nice to see them all together. On the back, there's nothing really interesting. We just see some hinges because these components open up. And here's the bottom. Again, nothing too interesting or extraordinary here. This long piece right here is the battery compartment, and it takes one AA battery. You just unscrew this and this pops right open. Let's start on this side. This looks like an outdoor pool area. We can see the pool here. It's so cute. We can even see the little ripples of water. There's a spot for our Polly Pocket characters. We have a beach ball, a mini diving board, and here's a lounge chair where we can relax and get a nice tan. And here is also a swing. This gazebo right here opens up, and we get another room right on top here. This is a dining area. We have several chairs for our characters. We have food. Here's a cute little vintage rug. And right here we have more food because what's a pool day without snacks? Over here we have a barbecue going. Here's another tiny chair. Lots of spots for our characters. And the floor here has a really nice wooden texture. I really love this. My favorite part about the vintage Polly Pockets is how extremely detailed they are. Every corner, every crevice is well thought out. This button right here actually turns on the lights. I'm gonna press that later, but this is just a table with drinks. Then we get to the second part of the building over here. This looks like some kind of tall chapel-like structure. Here's the roof. It's a pointed triangle. We see lots of windows, and we can also see inside a little bit, and it's got some brick textures on the corners here. Right out here we see more windows, except this time we have a graphic inside of curtains and flowers and other decor. And here is a little garage, and we can actually open that up by pressing this tree right here. We'll go through the pieces in a minute, but it does come with a car. So the car goes in there, and this mechanism pushes it out, and it propels all the way out of the driveway. So I'm excited to see how that looks. And then right in here, we get a bunch more rooms, very detailed. Let me actually open this up because there's a door here that leads right into this room. We can just swing this open like so. This looks so cozy. Look at these little steps connecting the rooms together. And this looks like some kind of kitchen, maybe dining area because we have two chairs here. Some kind of breakfast nook. We see a stove, a sink, a drying rack for the dishes. There's a toaster. They're making toast. I can see a butter knife, some condiments, all kinds of stuff. We also have this honeycomb pattern down here. Very nice. Right in there, we see more appliances. I can see a microwave, a mixer, maybe flour, and some baking equipment. That could be a washing machine, that little circle thing there, and lots of cabinets. I love cabinets because I love organizing. And right up here is one of my favorite rooms because it's a gym, an indoor gym. I am a gym girly now. It is part of my life. I go to the gym 5 days a week for at least a couple hours, except I need to see a lot more weights here. We have these, but they're just little baby dumbbells, maybe 5 to 10 pounds, baby weights. It looks like this might be a stereo system so we can play music while we do cardio. Here's a stationary bike, a Peloton, a yoga mat or Pilates mat so we can do some stretching. And here is a tanning bed, and I don't recommend tanning or anything like that because it's really bad for your skin, but the 90s were all about being tan, so there you go. Another beautiful texture here on the ground. They never skip out on the floor textures. And we can actually spin the top of the roof to spin this little platform where we put one of our Polly Pocket dolls. I guess they're dancing or doing some kind of aerobic exercise. I also love the light coming through from these windows. They've really thought this through, this architecture. And then we get to the main mansion itself, which is this giant building in the middle. On the front here, we have these beautiful steps leading up to the double doors, surrounded by these cute little trees, and lots more windows. The exterior is so gorgeous. Here is the balcony. We have a pink and purple chair, my favorite colors, and the railing here. I just love white railings, white picket fences, things like that. It looks so girly and fancy. More of the pink roof, and yes, the pink roof does have tiles. There's even a bird nest right in here with little eggs. Let's also talk about the grass real quick and these cobblestones and how there's pretty much 4 or 5 different textures here just on the outside alone. Look at this grass, the cobblestones, here's some bigger stones, the little bricks on the sidewalk, and the wooden texture of the patio. More cobblestones, and there's a different type of cobblestone back there. It's just so many different textures. Each room is unique, and it's so gorgeous. They were not lazy in the 90s, okay? 90s toys did not come to play. We did, but they didn't. Back to the balcony, we see a couple more beautiful windows with graphics behind them, and these double doors as well. They're so beautiful. Let's open this up. Right inside the front door, we see these sculptures, and these are the pieces that light up. You can see discoloration. It is a really old toy, but for the most part, the condition is really good. Here's a platform that spins when you turn this tree here, and our characters can dance. So I guess this is a ballroom or a party room. Here's the other door that leads into that breakfast nook. Beautiful curtains in the background, so fancy, and the graphics are so beautiful. Very floral. There's a teeny tiny room in here. It's so cute. It's shaped like a hexagon, and we can open this door to go in, and it looks like some kind of powder room where we can touch up our appearance. I see some makeup, hairbrushes, mirrors, so we can look pretty for the ball. Then going up the stairs, we get to the bedroom. Here is our princess bed. It's got a heart on it that is so pretty. We even have these little stairs that go up to the gym. They've really thought of all the logistics here. How each room connects. There's our bedside table. We have a lamp, some books, and of course you can't have a Polly Pocket set without a vanity. So there's our vanity with our pink chair. Right in here is our bathroom. We can open this up and go right in. I think that's a sink, although it looks a little big. There's a cute pink toilet. I want one. And this is our bath. Those are supposed to be bubbles, so we can just put our characters right in there. And the floors here also have different textures. We have this crosshatch one here, and here's a tiled one to indicate a bathroom. Oh, and down here as well in the ballroom, we have this brick pattern, and the front doors now act as a doorway to our balcony. We can open these up, and here we are out in our second balcony. So this balcony is reversible. That is so cool. Now we get to this little greenhouse, and yes, it is discolored a little bit, which is unfortunate, but for the most part, it is still in really good shape. So this is our cute greenhouse. We have lots of plants all around here, very well maintained and kept alive. And we have a little tiny bench. And this looks like a nice place to read a book, watch TikToks, do whatever you want. And again, unique textures on the floor. That is so pretty. They look like little stones. And over here we have a stable because we have a mansion. And what's a mansion without a stable? We're rich. We can have anything we want. I mentioned earlier I love white picket fences, and although it's not white, it is a picket fence, and I really do love it. Look at the details on this door. Look at the wood. Oh, Vintage Polly, I love you. Let's open these up and head on to the barn, and let's lift this up here so we can see it better. We got some hay because we do have a horse and carriage that comes with the set. Of course we do. Like I said, we're rich. The cobblestones, the texture, the color, it is so gorgeous. How many different floor textures have we seen now? And then up here we have a little office because we work from home. We're CEOs. Look at that thick 90s computer. I love that. And it's also lime green, which is kind of transitioning into the early 2000s. And we have a silver keyboard. It's so random that it's silver. It feels kind of like early 2000s cyber millennium core. And here's another couch. And this room leads to the bedroom. So each of these rooms are connected. We go from here to the bedroom, out into the balcony through these doors. From this room, we go to the gym. From this room, we come down here into the pool area, then go right in here into this breakfast nook, right out here into the ballroom, then right into this powder room. And then this leads all the way up to the bedroom. Everything's just connected so nicely. This is gorgeous. And now let's turn on the lights. I'm gonna press it once. The lights did turn on, but they are quite dim. Let's try that again and see if you can see it better. There you go. It's really subtle. Here is the tanning bed. It does light up as well. So when you press it once, the ballroom lights up. You press it twice, the tanning bed lights up, and you press it a third time, and they all light up. It's a little finicky. I'm touching the button right now ever so slightly, and you can see the lights flicker a little bit, and you press it again to turn them off. I have darkened my room, and here you go. You can see them a little bit better. I do wish they were brighter, but I don't really know how to go into the set and replace the lights. I'm sure there's a way to do it. There's all these components down here. Oh, we can actually see right through, so it must be this area here. Here's the tanning bed. It is a lot brighter than the sculptures. I feel like I've broken it. It's really finicky. Oh, I feel like I've broken it. I shook it or something. Well, that's okay. I can kind of see it, and that's all that matters. Maybe I'll figure out how to go in and replace it, or I'll ask my husband to do it. We get 4 little Polly Pocket figures in this one. We have Polly, of course, and she has a beautiful pink dress. She looks like a princess. I love her. And here is Polly again, but this time she's in her gym outfit, and her legs can go side to side on this one, so she can do some aerobics. Then we have Laura, who is also wearing a pink dress with silver shoes. She's got short brown hair. And then we have Rachel, who is also in a gym outfit. She's Polly's gym buddy, and her legs also go side to side. And this is our horse, whose name is Flash. And he's a white horse with blue eyes. And this is the carriage that he attaches to. This one is magenta with lime green wheels. They took the time to add wooden textures in the carriage. And Flash just connects right here, and he sits there very nicely. Then we have this pink vintage car, which is so adorable. I want to own one like this. I love the color scheme. These are my top favorite colors right now. It's just so cute. I want to drive one. And the original set is supposed to come with 5 flags, but I only have 4 here. And I did compromise with this because I figured one missing flag isn't worth missing out on this amazing set. It was at a good price, good quality, so I'm gonna get over that missing flag. And once it attaches to the mansion, you don't even notice it anyway. I'm gonna put one here, and the purple one here. This is a little bit bent. You can see the end there. So I'll be gentle. And I was thinking of putting one here, but I think I'm just gonna put the last 2 here, because this one doesn't really need one. I think this can stand on its own. So I'll put this here, and the white one here. I do wish I had that 5th flag now, but that looks pretty okay. I know this one's missing because I'm educated that it's missing, but if you're none the wiser, you wouldn't even tell. So I think this looks really cute. Or actually, I think I'll just put it here after all. Yeah, I think that looks a lot more balanced. I'm curious to see how this car mechanism works, so I'm gonna shove this in there. All right, here we go. That really propelled out of there. It just fell on my floor, but wow, that was a projectile. Let's try it on this table. I'm gonna move farther back here, maybe even farther. All right, here we go. Oh, that was cool. That made a pretty cool noise. And that was the vintage Polly Pocket Light Up Magical mansion, and it really is magical. I'm not sure about the light up part though. Unfortunately, the lights were a little worn out, but for a 30-year-old toy, this is in amazing pristine condition. Hardly a scratch, the mechanisms work perfectly, slight yellowing, but really negligible. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this highly requested showcase, and I'll see you guys on the next one.